Yo yo, Mercurial here, and the new patch has just dropped. So obviously no one really knows exactly what the meta is, but I'm gonna try going through kind of what seems to be clear right now. Partly from just the text from the patch notes and also from the new stats that have come in. So I'm gonna go through the comps that I'm pretty certain are either very good or definitely playable from like a good spot. And I'm also gonna go through some of the comps that were good, but right now maybe don't seem as good. First of all, we have Seri or even Kog'Maw reroll is probably good as well. But yeah, Seri reroll should definitely be good. You play around the Scar and the Seri, and instead of playing the Sentinel version like you probably usually did last patch, now since Watcher got buffed a lot, you should probably play around Watchers, and the stats around this are going crazy. Like they're going up a lot for basically all of the units in the comp. So this is probably the comp that gained the most this patch. You could also play around Kog'Maw probably because yeah, the comp should be pretty good. And you could maybe play the Automata version with Kog'Maw and Blitzcrank as well, since many of the components of that comp got buffed. But yeah, a bit more unclear. So maybe wait one day for that. But yeah, probably good. Then we get Experiment Twitch. It got buffed in several ways and should be pretty decent. Like even last patch, it was not good, but it was like kinda close to being decent. So it's either gonna be very good now or pretty good. And yeah, the stats are looking a lot better for it now. Just play the normal Twitch board, nothing that special. And you can also obviously play the Bruiser version, but yeah, I think it's enough showing one. You probably know the Bruiser version, just 6 Bruisers and the Twitch Maddie. Then we get the Pit Fighter. This is maybe a bit of a surprise, but Violet has looked a lot better in the stats. And yeah, I'm pretty sure if you get a good Violet start, you just go Violet now. You can either go like Draven or Vi as your secondary carry, or even GP. But yeah, just a normal Violet comp, just like you played it in the first couple of patches when Violet was good. Should be good. Yeah, because a lot of different parts of this comp got buffed, especially the Pit Fighter, I would say, makes the transition like a lot better. Like it's gonna be easier not to lose a lot of rounds stage 3 probably. Then we get to Academy. This comp basically didn't get changed at all, like no big changes at least, so it should be kind of like the last patch. Also, I'm gonna talk about it later, but the Sorcerer doesn't look as good, so like you gotta have some comp to play if you're gonna play AP. And I think this will be in the main comp to play. You could play something else, but yeah, those comps are looking a bit sus. Like Sorcerer definitely looks worse in the stats, like a lot worse if you're playing 6 Sorcerer. You can maybe play the Emissary version of Sorcerer, but also that is a bit worse now. So yeah, this one didn't get changed at all. And then maybe Black Rose Silco is good again, but yeah, it's not that clear yet. Silco got a big buff on Silco 1, but yeah, it's unclear if that will be enough. Probably won't be that good with Black Rose Silco still, so in my opinion, this should probably be the main AP line you go for, but yeah, still gotta see it. And actually, this is actually another one of the AP lines you can go. Rebel. You can't just play Rebel though. You kind of need the Rebel start, or it's gonna be hard finding the low cost Rebels, or at least play Rebel starting from stage 3. But yeah, it's just the normal Rebel comp. It's basically the same as last patch. No big changes, nothing special. So yeah, it's just the same as always. If you get a good Rebel start, you go for it. If you want the exact conditions to go for it, I would say you want 3 Rebels early, and ideally you really want either Irelia or Vex 2, because then you're going to be like very strong and you can probably win a lot early game. But if you don't have any of them 2-star, it's going to be hard winning early, and it can be pretty easy to bleed out then. Like, it's not like Scrap that can come back easily. Like, for this comp, you kind of want to go 9 to get the Jinx, so it's different from Scrap. And when talking about Scrap, I think Scrap is probably playable this patch, or it's like if you get a good start for it, or like some great augments for it, it's probably not bad at all. It didn't get nerfed a lot, it got nerfed a bit. Like, it's not gonna be that amazing like last patch, it was very nice still. Now it's probably like a decent comp, but yeah, nothing crazy probably. So I didn't add it in the video because it's not 100% sure. And then here we have some of the biggest losers this patch. First of all, Renata reroll looking a lot worse, and unsurprisingly so, because Renata got nerfed in like 4 different ways. Singe got nerfed, Renata got nerfed, 6 Visionary got nerfed. Like, yeah, Renata got nerfed so much. Maybe you can play her from a really, really high roll spot, but it's hard. I would probably stay away unless you have to play her like with Caretaker or something. Then we go to Urgot, kinda the same for him. Didn't get nerfed in that many ways, but like the Urgot unit got nerfed. And Urgot already got nerfed a lot last patch, so it's like, yeah, he's getting many nerfs now. You can probably play him with the Sterak's augment, but yeah, even then, I don't know. It's like, yeah, if you have the augment, it's probably like playable, but you will need a good start for it. You're not just gonna take the augment and force him, I think. Then we have Heimerdinger. Obviously, I said that Academy was fine or good, but the Visionary comp is probably not fine and good. 6 Visionary got nerfed, and the stats for like the units around it seem a lot worse. It could be because of Renata. This one could definitely be fine still. Shouldn't be that bad probably. But I think also considering Academy will be like the main AP comp probably, it's gonna be harder hitting Heimerdinger, and also the 6 Visionary nerf. So it's like, it's probably gonna be semi-playable, but not that great. I would, if I'm gonna stay away from some forecast comp, it would be this one at start. And then we get to Zoe. Here I just mean Sorcerer. Sorcerer lost a lot, and like, it's not, they didn't get any big nerf like Urgot did, but it's like several small nerfs. They nerfed 6 Sorcerer, they nerfed Swain a bit, and they also nerfed LeBlanc a lot, especially LeBlanc 1, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if you hit the LeBlanc 1, that usually meant you could top 4 before. But now, since it got nerfed, like, it's definitely not going to be as big of a power spike. And yeah, even if you hit LeBlanc 1, it's not going to be a guaranteed top 4, which is a pretty big nerf. And considering they also nerfed the 6 Sorcerer, like, yeah, all of these small things do add up and make it worse, I would say. But yeah, that's basically it. And of course, there are going to be more comps than these, but yeah, I just want to mention the pretty clear examples right now of what you can play and what you should probably stay away from. And later on in the patch, we're going to see more comps, of course, and see what exactly is good. But yeah, see you next time. Peace.